welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio. I am the Captain Joey Savage. I was getting ready to say my next line. My heterosexual life partner,
The Wolverine.
Corey DLG.
I'm an X-Man.
You're not an X-Man. You're
I'm an X-Man.
Ex-boy.
I'm an
It's
ex-boy.
your boy.
Current man.
It's your boy, ex-boy here.
I'm a current man.
Are you? I'm a current man.
Yeah.
Are you?
I'm an ex-boy, current man.
Ex-boy, current man, huh? You know what men do?
What do?
They step into Wild Thing Bar and Grill,
Okay, tell me about it.
the modern-day rustic saloon with all-American charm. Wild Thing is the premier family-friendly sports bar and restaurant in the Conroe Woodlands area. They welcome you with their ambient atmosphere of delicious food, relaxation, and quality entertainment. They also have the best scenery in town. It's located I-45, FM 1488.
What city is it?
That is Conroe, Texas.
Oh, it's not Oak Ridge? That's weird.
No.
Because Oak Ridge doesn't exist?
No, Oak Ridge is a city with its own police force.
And a mayor.
And
You
a
can have
mayor.
all sorts of people have. School districts have police forces. They don't exist.
The school
Asgard-
districts don't exist?
No, they're not a real place.
The school districts aren't real places.
Oak Ridge is
okay,
a-
Alex Jones.
They're not
That's
real
your crazy.
Show me
School districts aren't real places?
Show me a school district on a map.
They're not real places?
Give me the coordinates of a school district.
They're there.
They're not there.
The school district is a broad area.
A school district is an
It's
affiliation
not
of buildings.
a one particular place.
It's like a gang of buildings where they make kids go and be miserable for 8 hours a day.
This is Corey DLG, aka
I was
Alex
in school
Jones.
once.
I'm just saying that if Oak Ridge is a real place, school districts aren't.
Oak Ridge has its own school district.
You're going.
Yeah, apparently.
No, they don't.
You know what?
Conroe
Tragic.
ISD.
You know, the patio furniture in Nico's backyard is incorporated. It's a city. There's a mayor.
Oh yeah. Who?
Yeah, their own police force. Well, it's not Nico. He lost the election.
I mean, have they
Yeah,
applied to be one?
It's my dog, Cupcake.
Yeah, Cupcake is actually the mayor.
You guys and your Alex Jones impersonation.
I'm just saying.
You're fake news.
You're making up a
This is-
fake town called
it's
Oak
not
Ridge.
fake.
It's completely fake.
No, it's not.
It's not even a real place.
The people of Oak Ridge have a problem with that.
Yeah.
You know what?
It'll take you a minute to
We
find
just
them.
lost every listener in Oak Ridge because of your dumb Alex Jones
That's not true. They're probably
impersonation.
listening even harder now, yelling at the radio, screaming how stupid
This
I am.
stupid fat Corey DLG guy.
You know what? You send your emails and Facebook comments to Joey, and he'll probably tell me all about them.
I will
actually.
tell him about it.
So I'm still gonna wind up hearing about this no matter what I do.
Yeah.
It's inescapable.
So
Your fate is sealed.
That's true.
Wild Thing is one of our.
They are one of our sponsors.
They are one of our favorite places to hang out.
That's true.
On the weekends usually, or during the week because all their cool specials.
We had to go up there on some secret missions, so we went up there and had a good time.
Secret Mission to Mars.
Yeah,
Corey DLG stayed later than I did.
I did. when we were kind of done, you were like, all right, well, I gotta go.
Yeah, so we go, Nico. We go there and we sit at the bar, have a few drinks, and then we go on our top secret mission.
Right.
And so it ends, and I said, "All right, man. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going home."
And I was like,
It's
but-
like 8
but
o'clock.
I was gonna get some food.
He's like, "I'm gonna get something to eat." I'm like, "Okay, cool." The next day, he texts me. He's like, "I stayed till like 11:30."
I
I
literally
stayed for like an extra 4 hours.
right.
Yeah,
And
really.
on top of that, I literally went straight there from work.
So he got there like 5:45.
Right. So if I had like a pet or something, they would be dead at home. Gone.
Dunzo.
The gerbil is gone. The goldfish, if he could remember me, was like, what happened to my person? But yeah,
That one fleeting memory of you.
he's a vague memory of a giant dunking his fat hand into the bowl.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that guy?
I am not joking though when I say that Wild Thing Restaurant has the best scenery in town.
It is a nice place to go and view things.
It is top notch.
It is a nice place to go view things. I'm not
Corey
gonna argue with
DLG though is looking for some nice scenery on Craigslist lately,
that. No, that's
and it's really,
no.
it's really freaking me out, man.
That is
It's
100%.
really freaking me
That is
out.
100% misleading. That is
100% accurate.
That is your fake news of the day.
accurate.
So I had a roommate bail on me recently.
She didn't. Well, I guess you could call that bailing.
Yeah, she took her stuff in the middle of the week and disappeared.
She paid this month's rent.
Yeah,
before
she'd already- that's the
then
thing.
She didn't bail.
Well,
Was
no,
there a
you're right,
contract?
You're right. No, there wasn't a contract. The
No
conversation.
bailing.
Didn't bail.
No, she did. She bailed,
No.
but she
No.
She paid for that month
and then left
and then left.
3 days into it.
Yeah. So and then
Oh,
left.
well.
There's no
Right.
contract. She didn't have to stay. She didn't
No,
owe you
no.
anything.
Well, to be the gentleman's agreement we had made was like, hey man, if something's going on, let me know so that I can accommodate you as best as humanly possible. And in my head, honestly, I probably would have given her some rent back if she was like, look, I just gave you rent, but for this month, but now I have to leave.
What have you always said? Contracts aren't binding. Neither are gentlemen's agreements.
Waivers aren't binding.
Neither are gentlemen agreements.
Waivers aren't binding. Gentlemen agreements are. They are verbal contracts in the state of Texas, which are legally binding. However, I don't bother
They're never
enforcing them.
legally binding.
course they are.
Can I tell you a really funny gentleman agreement story?
I hope
Just
so.
Real super quick.
I hope so.
So I used to umpire Little League Baseball.
This is true you did?
Okay. A lot of times when you start the game, you have a plate meeting. So it's you as the umpire, your partner, the two head coaches. Okay. They come up, you give the spiel on the rules, what you're there to enforce. That's it.
That's it.
And so a lot of times, what the two coaches they'd make a gentleman's agreement. And a lot of times,
Such as what?
So a lot of times what it is mostly in like the 9, 10, 11-year-olds.
Uh-huh.
They're like, hey, look, we'll only take one base on an overthrow. Because what ends up happening is the kid hits the ball to third base. He goes to throw it to the first baseman. He throws it way over his head. The kid runs from first, then to second, then gets to third. Then the ball gets overthrown. It's just like a soccer match.
Wait, I don't understand. Can these kids not play baseball?
Right, because they're learning still a lot of times.
I thought by 10. I mean, it's
No.
Texas.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, all right.
So a lot of
Incorrect
times,
assumption.
I mean, I played baseball at like
Incorrect.
7 years old, so by 10, I think I could hit first base.
so
I'm not even saying I was good at baseball, but from third base, I
they
could
might.
hit first.
But what ends up happening is it becomes a lot like a running match.
Right.
And so
Okay, all right,
a
fair
lot of
enough,
times
fair
the
enough.
guys they'll say, hey, gentlemen's agreement, we're only going to take one base on an overthrow.
Okay.
And they look at me, I'm like, hey, look, that's not me. I can't enforce that. That's
Right.
not in the rules.
That's not, yeah.
It's a gentleman's agreement. And then by like inning 3, the gentleman's agreement is out of the window.
And both managers are like eyeballing each other.
When one team's losing, then all of a sudden they start breaking the gentleman's agreement because they start doing this and this. And then to see those coaches go at it, like I've had coaches like almost get into it on the field, like coming out at each other. Man, it was so great.
So when I played t-ball and k-ball and all that stuff growing up, listen, I'm not an athlete. I don't pretend to be. I don't even play one on TV. Like I'm not a big athletically. I go out there and give it the old college try. I'm like the Chuck Hayes of sports. I have no business being out there.
Right.
But they needed another guy.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of time at catcher and right field.
Nice.
But I was on a baseball team with probably at the time, 4 of the best children baseball players
In spring.
in like in the top half of Houston. Like if I-10 was like a straight line,
Yeah.
these were 4 of the best probably in that whole top half of Houston. And matter of fact, 4 of them wound up being Northwest 45 All-Stars, played China or Japan.
Yeah, Wardell Starling.
Wardell Starling was the only one of those named people who wasn't on my team.
I played against that
The
guy.
other
It wasn't fun.
4 of the other infielders were all on my team.
It wasn't fun.
So
It
no.
wasn't.
So on my team, we were winning championships. We were always in first place, and I was so oblivious
Yeah.
to the fact that we were winning. Sometimes I would tell Mom, I don't want to go to the games. We keep losing. And my mom was like, Corey, y'all haven't lost a game all season. Really? Right. So then I would get there and I would tell somebody, hey, did you know we're undefeated? And they're like, yeah, I know. This is the championship game.
This is so accurate.
Wait a minute. We're going to win a championship tonight? And they're like, well, if we win. And I was like, we haven't even lost a game. Why are we going to win? And then I'm like, the coach is like, we're going to win, right? And so, like, by that point, I'm so hyped up that, like, I'm in the right field, like, let's do this. And nothing ever even comes my way. Because 4 of the best baseball players in Houston are in the
Right.
infield. Like, they're snagging, like, pop flies that are supposed to bounce off the back fence. One of the kids, his name was Nick Inlow. I don't even care. I'm doing whole names here. Literally, he was like 5 feet tall when we were 7 years old.
Yeah.
So he's like lunging into the air from first base and snatching things that are supposed to go to the outfield. And I'm the guy who's supposed to cover him. Like I'm sitting there with my glove in the air, and here he is just snatching things out of the air like a panther.
So real quick, I don't want to get away from your finding good-looking scenery on Craigslist.
That's not what I'm.
So let's jump back to that
So
real quick.
the roommate vanishes. She
Breaks the gentleman's agreement.
She breaks the gentleman's agreement. And essentially, family situation. She has to leave the state. So she's gone. She's gone. Like cleaned her room and all that. I mean, I have no roommate.
So then you're looking for a roommate.
So now I'm looking for a roommate, and I mean, I have some leads, so I kind of followed up with a couple people. But then I was like, you know what, man.
So what he does is he posts an ad on Craigslist.
No, that's not appropriate. That's not what I do.
So
I
he
go
calls.
to the-
Hold on. So you call me the next day. So
Yeah.
me and DLG talk every day after work. We talk Nerd Thug. We talk everything that's going on. Yada yada yada. So he calls us. Hey, I had a really interesting meeting with a potential roommate last night.
Yeah.
I said, oh, cool. Where'd you meet her? He's like, Craigslist. I was like, did you tell me you put a stupid ad up on Craigslist for a roommate?
I was like, no. What I did do though was go through over 100 Craigslist postings. I want to be emailing 3 people.
People
Three
who are
people.
looking for rooms.
Right. Yeah, because there's one whole section that's all like rooms wanted. So these are people who are trying to move into or rent rooms or sublet like places.
Blah,
and
blah,
so over 100 ads I looked through. There were 3 people that I was like, I think I can maybe live with these 3
Craigslist
people.
is so creepy.
It is. There were so many people who were like seeking arrangement, very limited funds, willing to do anything, and you're like, what?
What is
What?
going on here?
The other people were posting, and this I don't understand why forums have categories if people are just going to break the rules.
Right.
There were people who were like, have a room to rent, only looking for live-in girlfriend, and I was like, yeah, that sounds appealing.
That should be in the
Right.
personal section.
Signing
Right.
up for that one.
Men seeking women.
What I want to do is be so desperate I have to move into a room and be your girlfriend. Like, that sounds fantastic.
Ugh.
Like, I don't understand. I mean, I don't know. People go through whatever, but yeah. Then other people were like, looking to rent a room, have 7 dogs. And it's like,
No one wants
No
you to
one
live
wants
there.
you to live in your house.
Looking to rent a room, a family of 3.
A room?
One room. Nope, not interested.
Nope, swipe left.
Another person was like, I could do maintenance around the house. I was like, I live in a townhome. I don't need you.
Right.
Like all these
I
ads
have
are,
built-in maintenance.
Right. These ads are just weird stuff where it's like the offers they were trying to make to get a place to live were things that no one would have. Like, I have a shiny button looking for
Right.
a 700 square foot master bedroom suite.
I have a really sweet coin collection.
Right.
Looking for roommates.
Lead singer of a
We'll share.
metalcore band needs somewhere to stay and practice. No, I don't think so.
I do
Pass on that
screamo acapulco. Or acapella. I do acapella screamo.
Right.
Need place to practice.
Right. We're gonna pass.
I'm gonna pass.
One person was like,
Acapulco.
I'm looking for a room in Acapulco.
One person was
But
like,
I want to live in Houston.
one person I almost sent an ad to because they were like, professional chef, will cook all the time, blah blah blah. And I was almost like, yeah, but then I was like, wait, they're gonna want me to do the dishes.
Yup.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There's no telling what a professional chef would do in a kitchen, like do dishes. Like,
Yeah.
think about what amateurs do when they try to make 3 dishes. What if this guy goes like creme brulee and just blows it up? Now I gotta wash like 19 pans because I had a piece of his filet mignon. No deal.
Creme brulee filet mignon.
Yeah, these are like nice things.
These are nice
He's a
things.
professional chef.
This is a professional, radio station.
Things.
He professions things.
We're gonna profession out to a break as professionals do. And
Is that what they do?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think you know. I don't think that word means what you think.
I'm
it
going
means.
to Acapulco. NerdTalkRadio.com.
Hashtag talking nerdy to you.